Hey fans, welcome to the page. I'm Ken Smith with Ken Smith Gallery, and today we are going to light up the Model A. Now what I mean by that is we're going to go ahead and put some Christmas decorations on it and get it ready for a parade through historic downtown Jonesborough, Tennessee. And it's a nighttime parade, so that makes it a lot of fun. So stick around as we go ahead and decorate the car, and we're going to show some footage of us decorating as well as some footage of us being in the parade. So enjoy the video. Remember, like and subscribe. It's super important to us, and most of all, be blessed. As you can see, we started putting on some of the lights. Now, one of the things that I just kind of like to point out, yes, I could have used some gaffer's tape instead of this. This is what I had. This is what I'm using. It's a nighttime parade, so it's not going to be too obtuse. But what I do is I always fold over the edge. See if you can see that right there. I fold over the edge because it makes it really easy at the end of this parade to pull all that painter's tape off. As you can see, again, the edge is just kind of folded off or folded over. Makes it easy to pull it off. So that's kind of what I do as I'm taping these around. Now, for starters, let me just say this. I only have 3 miles to drive to my destination. Otherwise, I'd be probably putting these lights on. But I only have 3 miles to drive to my destination, and from that point, the parade is about 2 miles long, and we're driving at a maximum speed of 5 miles an hour. So on the back side, what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to wire these candy canes here with some fairy lights. If you don't know what fairy lights are, I've got those over here, and these are fairy lights. I used these last year. They're kind of, you can buy them on the Big A. They last for a little while. I actually used these last year. Little on-off switch. Let's see if we can get a little better view. A little on-off switch right there. So, turn them on, and that's what they look like. They're really thin, and I'm gonna wrap the candy canes with those so that they can be seen at night. The battery boxes here, I'm gonna put in a Ziploc baggie just to kind of keep them water. I shouldn't say watertight because they're not going to be watertight, but there's a good chance that it might rain this evening. So just kind of keeping these from getting too wet. I could probably put them in the suitcase, and I may end up just doing that. That way there you can't see them. I kind of like that idea, so I might just end up doing that. I'm not sure yet, but my initial plan was just put them in a baggie. I want to try to get this stuff off the car as fast as humanly possible when I get home tonight. And the reason being is I'm chauffeuring a couple at their wedding the following day. So I want to just try to make it really easy for me tonight. So that's what we're doing so far, and we will continue lighting it up. So I had a little bit of a change in plans. Originally, I told you I was going to put fairy lights in here, but you really couldn't see the fairy lights because of all the tinsel. They kind of embedded inside, and so best laid plans, you know how that goes. So I ended up just stringing some regular battery-powered lights. I used the fairy lights on the bumper, which is what I was planning on doing anyway. On the front of the car. So one thing I wanted to just kind of show you about the fairy lights, they're kind of wired, and so kind of a stiff wire, and so I just kind of wrap things around. Nothing's tie strapped or taped on. Again, remember I told you I'm only going a few miles. I'll probably tape the fairy lights around the windshield, but we got the back end of the car done, and kind of the running boards here. Or the rear fender and the running boards. And so we're going to start working next on the front of the car. Well, I'm almost done, and had to switch a few things around, but let me just tell you, it should look really nice tonight. But these lights right here, these snowflakes, Let's see if I can get up close so you can kind of see. They got these really kind of sharp edges. There you go. That's kind of about as close as I can get. Now, they're not sharp enough to damage the car paint, but let me tell you, they snag on anything. And so, unraveling them and putting them around, they're just a real pain in the cartouche. So, anywho, we got Betty Lou just about ready for the parade. Still got a few more lights to put on, but it's starting to look kind of festive. And of course, there are some folks, they show up and they make this thing look really sad. But you know, to me, it's all about having a little bit of fun, giving something back to the community. You know, one of the things I enjoy about a hobby, and I don't know about you, but a hobby to me is meant to be shared. There are people out there that will never own a Model A, or they'll never own whatever it is that you're a hobbyist about. And if you just keep it all to yourself and you don't share, well, personally, shame on you. But you know, John Q. Public, they want to see it, and that's how you bring people into the hobby. So, anywho, I'm off my soapbox. Back down to reality. We're getting the car ready, and in a few hours we'll need to show up for the lineup. Well, we're now officially in line at the parade, and we're just waiting to continue on. Probably still going to be a little bit, so I thought I would take a really fast walk and just try to get some of the floats in. This one's really, really cool. It's kind of a shame it's towards the end. But hey, you know, save the best for last, I guess. These Jeeps were here last year, and they're going to be back again this year. Again, very cool, very festive. This is the largest Jonesborough Christmas parade to date. They've had more floats and entries sign in. Over 70. Keep in mind, the town of Jonesborough proper is probably under 6,000 residents. So this is a really big deal. And we're excited to be a part of it. And we should be heading down the road here in a little bit, so stick around.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What's it? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Happy Hanukkah! honk for money. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Yeah, look why.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! 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 Keep hearing that backfire, but it's the tractor behind. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Thank you! Merry Christmas! 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 Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, hey guys!
Hey!
Merry Christmas! You got to be twice in one weekend. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Oh my gosh, there! Daniel!
Who? Where? Don't pull out a window. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas!
Merry
Merry Christmas!
Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Watch for kids, man.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I wish I could have gotten you some more footage, but I can't be in two places at the same time. I can't be outside of the vehicle shooting the parade and obviously inside the car. So I just gave you kind of a windshield view of what it's like for me to be in the parade. My wife and daughter came along for the ride. They had a great time. Hundreds, maybe thousands of people were there. I don't know. I know that it was the largest crowd that we had ever there. And as far as participants go, and the largest spectator crowd. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, remember to give us a like and a subscribe. It's super important to us. It encourages us to continue to bring content to you. Most of all, be blessed.